Hey YouTube, welcome back to another day in my life. I thought I would take you guys along with me today and show you a little bit more behind the scenes of what it's like to run a small business. So if you're new here, I have opened up an excursion business here in Maldives with my husband called Jimmy's Excursions, based in Vaavu Atoll in an island called Vaavu. Today is kind of like a special day because we have this agency that we work with where we go to an island called Bodumohora where there's nobody living. We kind of spend the day there and we do a barbecue and it's really beautiful. However, because I run a small business, I don't have a lot of staff. It's just myself, my husband, and we have a captain and a crew. So we're a very small team, which is really great, but that also means I have to do a lot of extra work. We have 24 people in the group, plus myself, plus a captain, plus a crew. So right there, you're at 28. And because we have 24, we had to hire another boat, which is 2 more staff. So total, there are 30 people who need to eat lunch today. Guess who's cooking? So what I do is last night, I actually pre-cooked all of the chicken and I also made a tomato sauce because my mother-in-law is going to be cooking the pasta this morning, and we're just gonna take the pasta sauce and we're gonna take the chicken to the island and then we're just gonna heat it up. And then we also have some fresh fish and we also have fruits, cookies, juice. So we've got a good mix of everything. Here's our pre-cooked chicken. And that's really what I do to get prepped for the food. Thankfully, I have a mother-in-law who loves to help me, which is so nice. And my crew caught a fish yesterday, so it'll be fresh fish for the guests. That is a tongue twister. Fresh fish for the guests. So that is really kind of like the behind the scenes of, working in a small business and trying to, save every penny that you have, because I don't really want to outsource, making food when I feel like I can do it, but it is a lot of work. So that's what you gotta do. I forgot to mention it's like 5:30 in the morning. So you guys know me with my double espresso. And she good. Okay, sick. Just broke a plate. Love that for me. Alexa, stop the alarm. Okay, so now I have finished prepping all the food. Pico just took it to the boat. Now I'm gonna get ready for the day. Contacts are in. Very important. Normally I take an extra set of contacts with me when I'm going on the trips because, ocean and it's risky. Okay, that's all I'll say. And then a lot of you guys have asked me how I take care of my hair. I don't. Honestly, I don't. It's wild, okay? I find that if I'm going to the ocean every single day and then I'm washing my hair every single day, my hair gets super dried out. So I normally do 2 ocean days and then I wash. So yesterday I was in the ocean, today I'll be in the ocean, and tonight I will wash my hair. So that's kind of how I operate. Now we're gonna go in with our sunscreen. I love this one, the Elta MD. It's very good and it doesn't leave my face feeling disgusting. So I really make sure to get that all over the face. The face is my biggest issue, because I wear a long sleeve rash guard and then my legs in general don't really burn, but it's my face. It doesn't matter how much sunscreen I put on, I'm always burning. And this is just the worst part of living here for me because it's scary. So I'm doing my absolute best to really protect myself while I'm on the trips. And then in the boat, I bring my zinc stick, which I put directly on my nose at all times when I'm in the ocean. That way, I never have to remember to pack a bag or anything. It's just in the boat.
Oh my god, it is so nice to see a beautiful, healthy reef. This reef is just incredible. It restores my faith in humanity. Let's go. What an absolutely beautiful reef. Oh my god, I'm like such a coral nerd. I love coral, and of course the marine ecosystem doesn't work without coral. So it's so nice to see healthy coral. It's incredible. So now we're going to be heading out to the beautiful island of Bodumohora. I'll see you guys there.
So we've made it to the gorgeous island of Bodumohora. It is actually stunning. And we normally like to come here on Fridays because most of the other excursion companies take a day off on Friday because it's the Muslim prayer day. So we will most likely have this whole place to ourselves, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And that's kind of what we like to do with our excursion center, is really give like a unique experience for tourists where they don't have to be around so many other people, which is really nice. Let's get to it, guys. We're gonna have a great day here today. So Bodumohora is a really special island because it's uninhabited, meaning there's no locals that live here. It is purchased by a Maldivian guy here, so we do have to pay an entrance fee when we come here. But in general, they take really good care of the island. A lot of these times in Maldives, you know, a lot of times in these islands, there's a lot of plastic and trash that gets left here, but also a lot of it comes from the ocean. So it's really nice to bring guests to an island where it's quite clean. But I do kind of feel like I can be a little bit more open here on YouTube than I am on my other platforms. And like, I really do not understand why we need to purchase islands and continue to destroy them to build resorts. Like, this is such a gorgeous island. And those local tourism operators here in Vaavu, we use this all the time. So it's really so upsetting that, you know, even with so much public pressure, they continue to destroy reefs and beautiful islands and make them into resorts. And I'm just trying to stay as positive as possible, but it is really overwhelming and sad when I come here because it's truly just so beautiful, and I can't imagine not being able to come here anymore when it's a resort. But for now, I still enjoy bringing my guests here and they love it. And we are actually on our way now to fly the drone for a couple. For those who don't know, my husband is my co-owner of the company and he's a drone pilot. So we do really nice professional photo shoots on all of our trips. And here in this island, we fly the drone in the palm tree jungle, and then also we bring a traditional swing and we tie it onto a palm tree and we take some really sweet photos like that too. We have the DJI Air 3, which is an amazing drone. We actually bought it because we can actually shoot in portrait mode, which is amazing, especially for content creators or for our other guests who want to upload straight to, you know, other social media platforms in portrait, like Instagram story or Reels or TikTok. So that was like a huge perk of buying this drone. And I'll show you guys the jungle forest. It's so gorgeous. I have the drone air conditioning on. Amazing. I've got my mosquito repellent. This is the only problem with this island. The skeeters are so bad.
Okay, no. Okay.
Now we're actually heading to the swing where we take really nice drone shots in the palm tree. Like, this is totally insane. Like, this view for me is like when I grew up and we had like Windows 98 and it was like the backdrop on the computer.
Hello guys, welcome to our vlog.
Yeah, this is the YouTube
today.
channel.
Yeah, hi.
Welcome.
Amazing. Jen is amazing. Everything here. Come to Maldives, baby.
Woo! Thank you. I love it. Lucy School. We work together.
Yeah,
We're a good team.
The best team.
In this group, I'm really lucky because I have a photographer with me who's super amazing. He does a lot of shoots here in the Maldives. He's very talented. He has like all the professional camera gear. This is Rizam, rizam.maldives on all social media platforms. If you're looking for some super professional shoots, he's the guy to contact. He's incredible. So welcome to the team. So guys, for Bodumohora, we do a really special barbecue, but actually this is really only for this agency because the agent that we work with requested this. So we do this specially for her, and we do a really nice barbecue. So we have some nice red snapper, I see a GT, and we do a nice traditional barbecue. So we have the nice grills here, which just makes things so easy. And then at home, we pre-cook the spaghetti and we bring everything else that we need. So we have all the tomato sauce, we have the barbecue sauce, soy sauce, limes, and we're gonna do a traditional barbecue. Now, if you're someone who's not from Maldives or has never been here, this is one of my favorite things about the Maldivians. So they actually use the coconut shells to make coals for the barbecue, and it like delivers this like amazing flavor. It's so great. And another really cool fact about the Maldivians is that the palm tree, nothing goes to waste. Okay, they use every part of that palm tree, and it is just unbelievable. We like to do things local style here. When I came here 8 years ago, I had a really cool experience going to catch octopus with a bunch of locals, and then we went to an uninhabited island and did a barbecue. And that's kind of the experience that I want to give tourists also. Local tourism is all about experiencing culture and understanding how the Maldivian people live. And I just feel like doing a barbecued grilled fish is just like the perfect way to showcase that. So let's get cooking. Woo! What a view for a barbecue. We've got one fire for the spaghetti, one fire for the fish. The buffet looks amazing. Lucy, how was your lunch?
Very good.
Good?
Yes, it was amazing.
So we just finished up lunch, which was super successful as always. We also give cookies and we give watermelon or some sort of fruit. And now the guests kind of have like a free time. And then we'll probably do one big group drone shot for the memories. And then we're heading out of here at 2:30. It's a beautiful day. Okay guys, so we just got back from the trip. It was such a beautiful day. Literally picture perfect Maldivian day. And now the guys are doing all the boat cleaning and everything, and I go home and I start copying all the photos so that we can meet the guests this evening and give them all of their beautiful footage from today. But first, before I do anything, I make myself a coffee and I put it in the fridge so that when I finish my very needed shower, I have a cold coffee. And also there wasn't enough food for me today on the trip, so I'm gonna eat something also, but I don't know what. I haven't figured it out. So I keep this in the fridge and then I'm gonna go take a shower. Let's go. Okay guys, so I just took a really nice shower, which is always so amazing after a day out in the ocean. So first step is I go in with some really strong eye drops. These are truly the best. I always bring these ones actually from Canada because I haven't been able to find them here. And then I start moisturizing my face. I used to get like a lot of dry patches here and also definitely on my nose. But after I started like showering and moisturizing immediately after, everything's been so much better. So I go in with my ordinary niacinamide drops. Honestly, being Canadian, living in the Maldives has been hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. My skin has gone through multiple phases. When I first arrived here, I wasn't really that bad with the sun. Like, I would get tanned. And then when I started working in Vaavu, where I was going snorkeling and to the ocean every single day, this is where I started having some issues. My skin just like could not recover. And it was one of like the biggest reasons why I decided to quit my job there, because it just became horrible. Like my lips were always sunburned, my face looked horrible, and I just knew I had to make a change. So I really, really prioritized my skincare. And actually I'm gonna be starting a skin journey at Nata Salon next week. So I'm really excited, and I will have to stay out of the sun a little bit, which is fine, but I'm really excited to see like real results because my skin has been through it the last 3 years. And then I go in with the Suddy's serum. This smells incredible. I'm somebody who doesn't really like perfumes, especially in skincare. I like a very neutral smell, but this, it has the perfect, very fresh smell. I love it. And since I've started using that serum, I really have noticed a difference. So I'm gonna be doing all the skincare now, but I'm also gonna be repeating it before I go to bed. And then lastly, the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. Nobody can fight me on this. Cetaphil is the best. I've been using this since I was a child. It's just perfect. It's the best cream. It doesn't have a smell, and it works. It literally works. And there we go, guys. I'm pretty much ready to sit at the computer and drink my iced coffee and download a bunch of photos and also edit this YouTube video. But now I'm clean and I'm like fresh and I can move on with my life. So that's like a pretty typical day at Jimmy's. You know, there's a lot going on. We do a lot with the guests, and overall it's just like a really nice experience. But I think for the rest of the day, I am gonna shut the camera off because I have lots of footage to go through, and then I also plan on editing this video so that I can upload it tomorrow for you guys. So thank you all so much for coming along for a day in the life at Jimmy's Excursions. If you guys haven't already, you can follow us on our Instagram, which is Jimmy's Maldives, and we'd love to have you guys on a trip one day. Bye.